So we had a bug fix today, guys, that I wanted to talk a little bit about because it's kind of important. There were some minor things, like for example, for the SU-24 and the F-111 we had basically the amount of flares and countermeasures to be able to be, used similarly with the same amount, right? So basically, they say the countermeasure filling has been adjusted to include an equal number of flares in chaff. I would imagine it's a very small thing. There were some small things on maps, like for example, being able to drive through cliffs in rocky pillars of the African island. For example, Poland being basically able to for you to actually enter some buildings that you should not supposed to be doing. And then, of course, the Mark V and the Beauty Panzer 4 being able to basically they were shaking a lot and now they fix it. So yeah, you will notice that some of these tanks are shaking less now, which is great, of course. It's not something that a lot of people are still maybe using, but it's still pretty good, right? And the last thing, guys, and the major thing that I wanted to talk about is that they finally fixed the bug with the heat shells. So I don't know if you guys remember, but last week we had some major bugs. I mean, we had a fix on the APHE and some other shells that were basically making so that when the target was reversing, when you shot at it, it would basically completely ignore the the armor, right? And once they fixed that, in the same day that they fixed that, the heat was actually doing that. So yeah, I did even a video about it. So if you were reversing, the heat was completely going to ignore the armor, and it was going to explode inside the tank and kill the tank, right? So it was pretty funny because, for example, a Panzer IV with 80mm penetration heat round from World War II, right, could actually penetrate, for example, the IS-7 when going into reverse, when the IS-7 was going to reverse, right? So they fixed that, which is an amazing thing, very good thing, honestly. Like, we needed that fix ASAP, right? So thank you, Gaijin, for doing that. It was an annoying bug, especially in certain BRs, but now it is fixed, and now hopefully we do not have any type of major armor bug that will make armor for some reason shells ignore armor, right? So basically these are it. So these are the bugs that are fixed. Like I said, the main one is the heat round that got fixed. So yeah, I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and bye guys, see you.